thank you. Now, gentlemen, we are going towards the valedictory session, and I request Sandeepan to kindly give the valedictory address. Sandeepan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting the valedictory session where Sandeepan will be handing over the baton to Viti Bindra, who is going to be the chairman of the Houston Conference. And Sandeepan will also make a small presentation of about 3 to 4 minutes on the proceedings of the last 2 days. Today's proceedings could not be captured, a small capsule, and thereafter we will break for lunch. Viti also has something to show you about the Houston Conference, so please give him that much of time. I think the whole proceedings should be over in the next 7 to 8 minutes' time. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and you know that we IITians, we are very famous in changing, modifying schedules, and we are supposed to be agile, and we are showing a bit of fast thinking, quick thinking, and agility. We felt that after lunch, the probability of the audience here would be much fewer. So let us get over with it, have a nice lunch, relax, and then in the evening enjoy, go back to your places, whatever it is. I'm not yet handing over the baton to Viti. Where is Viti is safe, he's inside. And will you bear with me for 2 minutes and let me try to share that what I've learned in this 2 years. You see, as I mentioned very briefly that I took this responsibility in 2010, and 2 years was enormous learning and enormous fun. And the biggest learning is that you want to climb the Everest, but it is not possible without a team. And unless you have a great team, you're just nowhere. I mean, whosoever you may be. So I'm very proud to say that whatever you have seen, you have witnessed, you have experienced, the entire credit goes to the team, where you have Mr. Anirudh Roy, who is in charge of the program. He's been running up and down. He's way senior to me. I'm amazed at his energy. You have got Pranab, who was looking after marketing. You have not seen Anirudh Lahiri, who is the chair of the sponsor. Mr. Pradeep Guha, who is all the electronics and the lighting, which he has done. You have not, you might have met Deepak, who is doing the finance. Kallol, poor Kallol Datta, he is in the exhibition. He is waiting for all of you all people. Have lunch and then have a look at the exhibition. This exhibition is great, but please have a look at that. So poor Kallol is sitting there. Who have I missed out? Poor Pops Roy, I mean, he was talking 2 days before. He has lost his voice. The entire logistics, your travel, your hotels, whether you're happy, unhappy, satisfied, the credit goes to him. Anything wrong, please blame me for that. If you enjoyed yesterday, that was Pops. If you enjoyed the meal, that is Pops. And you're all here because of a person, Sitangshu Moli Basu, who was the chairman of the participation, and he was going bonkers in trying to get in touch with all of you and getting you here.
And Pradeep Dobale is also sitting.
Mr. Pradeep Doble, who is, who was also in the sponsorship committee, he is with us. We have got many more. We have got Shomitra, who was in the IT, and many, many more. Let's give them a big hand. And maybe whosoever is there, if you could come to the stage and stand, at least let people see your faces, whosoever is here. Now, just coming very briefly about this program. As I mentioned, if you have got 2 lakh alumni all over and the number is going to increase, our objective was to make it biggest ever. And what do you mean by biggest ever? We want the next batch to exceed it. The bar has to go up. I mean, that's what we believe in. So we are just raising the bar. And hopefully we have raised the bar at least in numbers, in size, in magnitude, and the variety of the programs. We wanted to have a multi-variety. I mean, I was very happy to hear that people were happy with the selection of speakers. The type of interactions we have, well, not, I mean, all the sessions weren't that great, but we had some great sessions. We had a lot of, I mean, political and state ministers. Believe me, I was told in the history of India, I mean, 3 states joining on a table and competing between states, requesting people to invest, has not happened since independence outside Delhi. CMs meet either in their state or in Delhi. See, they don't meet in other states. So we made impossible possible. Why? Because of PANIIT brand. Otherwise, they wouldn't have come. All the speakers who are here, who have come, icons and leaders, they have not come for Sandeepan or for someone else. They have come for PANIIT. Only thing which I or my colleagues could have done or have done is telling them that what PANIIT does. Everyone knows IIT. IIT doesn't need an introduction. What needed introduction is what PANIIT does, the intentions of PANIIT, intentions of the alumni. And the intentions of the alumni is quite different from an IIT graduate who normally goes out for a great job. And the intention of the alumni is to give back. That's what drew the people, that's what drew it, and you will have much more of that. You just think of the day one, what we had. We had a fabulous talk by our governor. I mean, it was a beautiful, I think, or by Ajit Singh, who was 1962 IIT KGP. You had Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who spoke from her heart. And I think, she was extremely emotional. She loves you all people. She told me 100 times. And I think the gesture she gave in giving you something from Bengal was right from her heart. I mean, it is no surprise. She doesn't believe in doing gimmicks and all. She gave it from the heart. I've spoken about the CM's conclave, the other great conferences. This Adda session we had, we thought that Calcutta and all, are famous for Addas and having puchkas and all those things. Idea was networking. We all come here, all over the place. If I have seen with my own eyes, I have seen brilliant networking, whether it is outside the foyer, whether it was with a cup of coffee, whether it was in the dining, the networking was out of the world. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now to just give you a small clip. Could we have the clip? Okay.
Excel, transform, sustain. The foundations of a movement called PANIIT, a robust networking platform. 16 institutes across the country, over 200,000 members, one common goal: to leverage individual skills and the resultant collective influence in contributing proactively to the greater cause of nation building. Arguably one of the world's largest forums of absolute mind power, the PANIIT ethos descended on the city of Kolkata. Beginning with a power-packed ceremony, renowned personalities of the country inaugurated the conference. In the presence of a galaxy of eminent Indian and international figures. Stepping up the power quotient a notch higher, chief ministers of several states came face to face with the audience, showcasing their respective initiatives. Parallel sessions and networking events, another facet of the meet, generated a lot of interest. Particularly noteworthy were the exhibitions showcasing some of the blue-chip companies of the country. The non-business sessions too were buzzing with activity, even as live-wire entertainment thrilled the audience. Unfazed, in spite of the spellbinding inauguration, focused sharply on its objectives, for PANIIT, it was time for business. The plenary sessions on transforming and rebuilding India showcased PANIIT's initiatives for Indian and global societies. Charged and potent as the atmosphere was, prominent union ministers ignited brainstorming sessions. IIT's vision for the next 10 years on the transformation of the country took center stage during the interactive sessions with the IIT directors, as well as during the debates and deliberations. The various sessions affirmed PAN-IIT's pledge to uplift all sections of society in its bid to ensure that India achieves its rightful place as a superpower of the 21st century. Even as the primary objectives of PAN-IIT 2012 were laid out, initiatives with almost surgical precision were presented to achieve them, to create a wider, deeper and stronger foundation for building the nation we all dream of. If R&D brings about excellence and technology brings about transformation, ethics and morality are the watchdogs to sustain the transformation. PAN-IIT 2012, 3 days of sheer mind power that rocked the city of Kolkata with its vision to excel, transform and sustain.
And also to tell you, the entire proceedings, including the entertainment, they were aired live. It was an international broadcast. Many people have seen, and we had more than 5,000 or 6,000 hits. Where is Shitangshu? We had more than 5,000, 6,000 hits on this. And it will be on the YouTube, and what is most convenient is it will be available in CDs, which will be available. So whatever you have witnessed or you might have missed out when you were in Addas or you were networking, you can see it all. Thank you very much. This is the team, and let us give the team another. Huh? Half the team or quarter the team. Okay. No, let us not. Now it is my very pleasant duty, as they say, handing over the baton to Vitty. Agnes, you're around? Yeah. Ah, sure, okay. Group picture. So what? Come. Okay, now the most momentous thing in PAN-IIT, now as you hand over the baton and so it goes to next year, a better year, better place, Houston, and I have the privilege and honor of handing over the baton to Vitty Bindra.
Good afternoon, everyone. And Sandeepan, you have set very high standards for us to meet. Excellent job. On behalf of PAN-IIT USA, I've got the whole team here. I would like to extend congratulations to you and your team for doing a fabulous job. Give them a big hand of applause, please. I'm delighted. I'm very excited to be here. And for the last 3 days, what we have seen here, it was marvelous. A lot of efforts by different people to put this thing together. And that I'm going back to Houston with this thing in my mind, that we have a long road to succeed. It's a long road to succeed. I would like to thank, first of all, Hit and Ghosh and Suresh and all the US delegation. Can you please come on the stage, please? And where is Arjun? Suresh. Arjun should also come up. Sudhakar, please. Sudhakar.
Arjun, please come up.
Munishi, Sanjeev Sahai, Roy. Yeah, I will request all the team players to be with me because they are the pillars. I am just having the mic, but they are the strength. They are the guys who are doing the real work. I'm just the spokesperson on their behalf. So thank you to the US delegation who has come here, who has supported the Kolkata conference, and they are supporting Houston conference. And thank you to the PANIIT 2012 Steering Committee, who has really extended a great welcome and hospitality. And now I would like to request Mr. H.S. Vash, who is the chairman for PANIIT India, to formally launch our website, which will be for the 2013 Global Conference. Mr. Vash. So formally we are launching our website. Thank you very much for the IIT 2013 Global Conference in Houston. And now I would like to play a 3-minute video which we have prepared with the help of the team standing behind me, just to give you a taste of Houston. And I would like to request everyone sitting here to be a part of the big event next year too in Houston. So.
Hello everyone, my name is Viti Bindra. I'm privileged to be the president of the Indian Institutes of Technology Alumni of Greater Houston. I'm extremely excited to announce that the next Global IIT Conference will be held in Houston, Texas from 6th to 8th of December 2013 at Hilton Americas. Mark your calendar, 6th to 8th of December. Whether you're looking to network with your IIT peers, innovators and influencers, or whether you wish to promote your own brand and pitch a new business venture, make sure to put this event on your calendar right away and head to Houston in 2013. In Texas, as you know, everything is big. We hope you experience firsthand this large-scale gathering of the best and the brightest. Speakers at our earlier global conferences have included Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Jack Walsh, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Narayan Murthy, Nitin Nohria, and Nandal Nilekhani, to name just a few. We promise you a stellar lineup of speakers in 2013 as well. IIT 2013 Global Conference will bring together world-class innovators, successful leaders who have excelled in the technology, entrepreneurship, and global leadership. Inspiring innovation for tomorrow, the theme of the conference will serve as a key message unifying the sessions, keynote speeches, and discussions. As chairman of the conference, and on behalf of IIT Alumni of Greater Houston, I'm looking forward to seeing you, your friends and family here in Houston. Let's get together, share our experience and inspire innovation for tomorrow. Thank you.
Friends, to Viti, we may present a challenge. We hope to take a chartered flight from India to US for this program. And Viti, please make sure the accommodation is close to where you're going to have the conference.
Right. Now, my friend is Mr. V.P. Agarwal, Chairman, Airports Authority of India. The request will go to him. So I'll pass on your message to him. Thank you.
And to the Minister for Civil Aviation, right?
Friends, before we conclude, we know that the PANIIT movement is a journey, and the journey started with many steps in the past and will continue with this in the future. We have taken the baton today from Kolkata and PANIIT India, and we will take it to Houston. And we accept, Sandeepan, your challenge of raising the bar even further, because that is the purpose of the conference. Now, one of the big things that we achieved in this conference is the US-India golf tournament. We had a very successful tournament. The score was tied, but based on the rules, USA actually won the cup. So we take it with us. We take the cup with us, but we welcome a spirited challenge. Spirited challenge from India, and we will have the golf challenge again in Houston and in future conferences. And as I said, this is a journey. It started in 2003 with Monishi Sanyal heading the conference. Also wanted to recognize that in 2005, the conference was chaired by Sudhakar Sanai right here, along with Rajat Gupta, and we had the program chairs, Suresh Sanai and Hiten Ghosh. 2005, we had Sandeep Sahai, and he is not here today. It's in Chicago with Ray Mehra. And 2011 was in New York City with Anil Bhandari, co-chaired by Gautam Advani and Kumar Shah as his supporters. So we look forward to celebrating the success of this conference and celebrating Sandeepan and his team and recognizing them at the Houston conference and adding Witty and his team to the list of conference chairs as we move forward. Hope to see you all in Houston next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2012 is not yet closed. It will only close after you have a good lunch. We have a special lunch. You give a few nice burps, which is you're not supposed to do, but in India, we expect if he gives a nice burps, it means you're satisfied, and then only the conference will be treated as closed, 2012 in Kolkata. Thank you so very much. And after the lunch, please take a round of the exhibition. Repeated.
This is a repeated request.
Yes.
Please.
From the exhibitors, just take a round after you finish your food. Thank you, thank you. Let us have a group photo with everyone.